Hello, anyone and everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is April. I am going to be doing the end of year book tag. It's November 15th, so we've just got like six weeks left of the year. So it's coming pretty quick. I've seen a couple of these popping up in the World Wide Web, the worldwide booktube community, and I wanted to do it as well. Without further ado, let's get into the questions. So question 1, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Yes, unfortunately there is. I usually like to pick up a book and then finish it or DNF it. I don't like having it hang. Like, there's something about the knowledge of the book being incomplete that just like bothers me, and I have a hard time like getting into the next story. So this is one that I'm kind of bummed that I still haven't picked up, but I do plan on finishing it. So by the end of the year, probably not. It would be ideal, but probably not. The book is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. I started this around August time, and I just was having a hard time with the like classic writing. So I think I'm going to try to watch the movie and read it, but I do want to finish it. I don't want to DNF it. I do want to read it. It's just figuring out how to make it work because I'm just having a hard time with it. But yeah, so there's that one. Okay, next question. Do you have any autumnal books to transition to the end of the year? So I was seeing some of people do these tags, and they were doing more winter vibed books, since it is kind of past the autumn time and getting into the winter time. So I just recently picked up a Christmas romance because I wanted something like a Hallmark Christmas rom-com romancy kind of book, and it's 100% to get me into the Christmas vibe, and that's why I wanted it. I purchased it because I really wanted to embrace like that winter cold snow vibe. I live in Southern California. It does not snow. The closest we come to winter is like maybe one day it'll hit like 45 degrees, and that's a cold winter. So I wanted to pick up something very snow themed. So the book I picked for that is going to be Mistletoe and Mr. Right. I'm so bad with synopsises. I'm going to try because I'm going to get better at this. So, synopsis of this book and why I picked it up. First off, let me start with my husband's name is Mustafa, but we call him Moose for short, and it's like his nickname. So, when I saw that the back of this book says it's quirky small town of Moose Springs, Alaska, it pretty much like I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. Come on, it's like a romance, winter romance with like my husband's nickname kind of sprinkled in it. It's just like, okay. So past that, I will try to do a synopsis of this book. I'm just going to read the back because I'm not even going to try the synopsis. I've tried the synopsis like multiple times with this video and keep editing it out, being like, no, that's terrible. No, that's awful. April, don't do that. Redo. I'm just going to read the back to you. I'm so sorry. It says, how the moose almost stole Christmas. Lana Montgomery is everything the quirky small town of Moose Springs, Alaska can't stand. A rich socialite with dreams of changing things for the better. But Lana's determined to prove that she belongs, even if it means trading her stilettos for snow, boots, and tracking one of the town's hairiest Christmas mysteries, the Santa Moose. An antlered Grinch hell-bent on destroying every bit of holiday cheer and tinsel it can sink its teeth into. And really, how hard can that be? The last few years have been tough on Rick Harding, and things aren't getting any easier now that his dream girl's back in town. When Lana accidentally tranquilizes him instead of the Santa Moose, it's clear she needs help, fast. And this could be the chance to finally catch her eye. It's an all-out Christmas war, but if they can nab the darn moose before it destroys the town, Rick and Lana might finally find a place where they both belong together. Again, it's my husband's name, like sprinkled throughout a romance book. I'm just like, yes, my heart. Sold. Anyway, that's the book that I'm going to have to get me into the winter vibe. Okay, next question. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Not for this year. I don't have anything I'm waiting for this year. I am waiting. February, there's supposed to be a book coming out that's the second one to the Finley Donovan is Killing It kind of series. And I think it's the Finley Donovan series. And I'm really excited for that one, but that's not obviously until next year. So not this year. And then question 4. What are 3 books that you want to read by the end of the year? So that's a challenging one. That's a challenging question because one, I don't actually have that many books. I tend to buy as I read. So a lot of the books I've purchased, I plan on reading pretty soon and like TBR status. So I have to say, and the one I obviously have started, I haven't really finished yet, and I don't really have plans on when I'm going to finish it. So there are 2 books that I 100% want to finish because, well, I'll just show you. One of them is definitely the next in the Lunar Chronicle series, and that's Crest. Just because I really want to get this, I really want to finish this series because I just love it. Like, I love it so much. So I'm so excited to read this next one, and I 1,000,000% want to have this done by the end of the year because I want to read the next one. Now, these books are pretty chunky, but they read really fast. So, like, this book is, let's see. This book is 552 pages, which is pretty big. And I think Winter is bigger than this. So I don't think I could get this one and Winter done by the end of the year. That'd be great, but I don't think it. But also, I don't want to rush it. Like, I don't want to, like, be like, oh my God, I have to get it done by the end of the year because I kind of don't want the series to end. But I also want it to end because I want to know how it ends. So, like, hashtag book reader problems, right? Right? So, anyway, definitely want to finish Crest by the end of the year because I'm excited for Winter, or not actual season Winter, the next one Winter. You know what I mean? I don't know. What other one do I want to finish? Oh, I have one. Okay, so this one I want to read in December, and it will be on my December TBR, but I have been holding on to this one since like July, and I've been holding on to this one for such a long time, and I am so excited to read it. So I really, really want to read it before the end of the year because the cover looks very like seasonally. It looks very Christmas-y, wintry. Maybe not Christmas-y, wintry. That's The Hat Makers by Tamsin Merchant. This is a middle grade that I'm really excited about. It's supposed to be like magic that revolves around like a person's, what is it? Like their career? Like their magic is embedded in their hats that they make. And then there's like other merchants that have magic that's involved in what their craft or their career. The next one's gonna be Map Makers, and that one's supposed to come out also next year, beginning of next year, I think February, as well as the other one I was expecting. But I want to have this one done by the end of the year because I want to be ready for the next one. So I really want to read this. I'm really excited to read this one. I know that's only 2 books, but those are really the 2 ones that I'm like most driven to have completed. Like, I really want them done. The other ones are kind of just, I just want to read them in the moment, you know? Also, if you hear my dog, sorry, I heard her just kind of bark, and sometimes that preludes to more barking or walking around the house with her nails, so sorry. Okay, question 5. Is there a book you think could shock you for kids? You know what I mean? Shock you or become your favorite book of the year? Ooh. Okay, so like let's regroup. Let's focus on what my favorite book of the year was so far. I have a lot. I'm really bad at like favoriting because I'm just like, oh my god, all of them are my favorite. I don't want to have a favorite. I like them all. Okay, I really, really like this year. I really liked reading The Daughter of the Pirate King. I really liked it. I know it's just recent, it's fresh, so maybe that's why I liked it so much, but I really liked that one. Also, I freaking love Scarlet. So I really love the Lunar Chronicles. I would be surprised if Cress I liked more than Scarlet. Maybe that answers the question. But I have a feeling I'm gonna like it, so it wouldn't be shocking to me. Oh, what would be shocking? What would be shocking? I know it'd be shocking. Now I'm currently reading We Hunt the Flame. Here, let me get it. I'm currently reading We Hunt the Flame. I am... Oh, River. I'm currently reading We Hunt the Flame. Now, oh yeah, I'm on page what? I'm on page 43. So, I'm not really like vibing with the writing style. It's really dense, but it's really the very beginning. So I don't want to judge a book on just by like a few chapters in. So I will be super surprised if this becomes a favorite. That would be shocking. That would be shocking. I would be really shocked. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, last question. Have you already started making reading plans for 2022? Oh, I wish. Not really. So I have video plans, like booktube video plans, but actual reading plans, hold on. River. Girl. I'm trying to film a video. I'm trying to talk to people. Thank you for protecting me. I appreciate it. But I need a moment. Can I just do a wrap up? I have one more question. Okay. I don't remember what I answered. I do not have reading plans. However, I do have booktube, YouTube video plans, and I do have series that I'm starting to read that I know are going to continue into next year for plans. So, kind of, sort of. That's about it, I think. That's all I really have to say about that question. That's a really hard question to answer. I did not expect it to be that hard. So anyway, that wraps up all the questions from the end of the year tag. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe and join along for my future videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks. Bye.